Welcome to the third episode of YSEALI TV here at YSEALI Sea Camp ASEAN. I'm Sam from Singapore.
And I'm Stan from Myanmar. In this episode, we will show you some of the highlights of our last few days here in Coron.
That's right, from an outreach activity in a local elementary school to pitching projects that we hope to implement when we return, Sea Camp ASEAN continues to be as exciting as it was since day one.
YSEALI Sea Campers met with students of Claudius and Doval Elementary School to introduce the diverse culture of ASEAN and inspire them to be leaders of the future. The participants prepared presentations about their countries and even played games with the students.
The activity also included painting the school wall with an inspiring mural to remind the students that we are all never too young to lead.
We hope that their love for the environment will be nurtured more, and then we hope also that they will appreciate not only our culture but the culture also of other nations. That will bring love among the students, love for themselves and love for the other people.
Apa? Sobra po. Marami pong natutunan at maraming mga bagay na nalaman na hindi pa nalalaman.
Looks like the Sea Campers really enjoying their time with the students.
Definitely, it was such a wonderful cultural exchange experience. But then we should not forget that we are here on a mission, right, Tata and Kid?
That's right, Sam. So after all the activity, participants went straight back to work and met with their young environmental leader from Southeast Asia country to hear about their success stories.
Of course, and we cannot forget the nerve-wracking project fishing session. Part of the workshop is for participants to ideate projects for implementation in their countries with support from YSEALI.
The participants should use the knowledge and skills they have gained from YSEALI Sea Camp and encourage youth from their communities to also be engaged in environmental conservation.
So Kid, what have you learned from Sea Camp and what do you plan to do after?
I've learned that conservation is nothing big but a lifestyle choice. Now we use things from here to apply for practical solutions to environmental problems in Vietnam. How about you, Tata?
Well, I have learned a lot on how to be an optimistic conservationist. I think I'm going to change my lifestyle by not using straws and also plastic bags anymore. I wonder what our fellow Sea Campers think.
The best thing I learned in the Sea Camp is the budget management workshop because I'm not confident in creating budgets, but now I think I can handle it thanks to the Sea Camp.
So on the first day, I arrived here and I joined in Sea Camp. I was amazed and I was inspired by all the participants and all the environmental initiatives throughout Asians. And I can learn more about their cultures, their languages, and also why they are taking part in environment and what they want to do. And this really inspires me and creates, it makes me feel more confident about what I am doing and what I want to do in the future.
I think it's a really great platform for me to improve, grow and develop my social and communication skills around here. I feel that it's really a self-discovering journey that I'm on, and I hope that I can continue this in the future.
The best thing I learned in Sea Camp is maybe the realization that I can always do more. I mean, I'm a communications major, yet we can always give back to the environment and to the causes that we have.
You are never with too little resources to start something, because people here start something with very little capacity. We can create social change through our own initiative, and then conservation is more fun together than alone.
It doesn't matter of your professions or your career in order to be a conservationist, but what matters is you just need an eye to see, an ear to hear, and a heart to feel.
Every part of the Sea Camp is truly tremendous for me, and I really love it. Thank you.
The program has provided me an energy for myself to bring back to my country to implement a project.
I learned that we must have this strong belief in us on that we need to change something, even though it's just small changes that we can do.
First of all, I would like to thank US State Department, YSEALI and also Save Philippine Seas. When you look at nature, it's not just something that you feel pure happiness for. You have to have the desire to protect it because one day it may just be damaged by human activity and we will never get to see the beauty of it ever again.
I love the most one is about tourism optimism. I know that the ocean or our environment is endangered. So we need to empower people, empower young people to create a more better life to the future.
My background is not really related to marine conservation. So from the SEACAMP, I can learn more language about marine conservation as well as the ecotourism.
You know, the things that you can always share to each other that we'll be excitedly to receive some feedbacks also, positive feedbacks from everyone outside of your background of studies.
Not only the lesson learned in the class, but I have learned also the friendship and the culture that we have exchanged together.
When I go back to my community, the changes I would like to make is mostly about solid waste management. So I want really to minimize the waste that I create and also the community creates so that it will not be turned into marine debris.
Now I feel very comfortable talking to leaders and people in the position of power in my countries, and I will talk more to them, raise the awareness on the environmental issues.
Young adults in Thailand aren't very aware or knowledgeable about the environment and conservation projects, but young adults love film festivals and live screenings. So we thought that we should put these two things together in order to raise awareness about the subject. And thankfully, Save the Philippine Sea and the YSEALI Sea Camp, which is funded by the US State Department, has given us the opportunity to pitch this project and hopefully get it funded so we can take it to Thailand and actually make it happen for real.
Convince the coffee shops in other countries to rethink again about the usage of the plastic bags, reusable cup instead of plastic bag, and they introduce that to their customers.
I would like to introduce waste management system into my local community. Maybe I would like to tell them and raise the awareness on how to segregate your waste and to reduce the waste they produce every day.
I think that there's a very big problem with the issue of food wastage in Singapore. So it will actually raise awareness about the importance of food, not wasting food, and actually compost bin can be made from food waste to actually turn into fertilizers for plants.
I will have a lot of change in my daily habit which have hurt the environment so far, such as using the party balloon, using sunblock with oxybenzone. And I think the most important change should be, no matter who you are, where you're from, if you care enough, you're gonna find a way to do.
Indonesia is the most populous country with high percentage of using smartphones. So it is an interesting topic. We want to raise awareness for the people to unplug their charger so we can save the electricity.
So in my home country, I work in Papua. It's a very remote project in eastern part of Indonesia. And my focus right now is I want to create a development in environmental education. Since previously there was a sea school called Calabia, but it was closed because it ran out of funding. So after my participations in YSEALI Sea Camp, I really wish that I could find some fundings to make my own environmental educations or sea schools. I couldn't thank enough to YSEALI and US Embassy because giving me the chance to be one of the participants.
I would change my mind before it just maybe you think it's a little problem, but it's also a big problem in the future. I would like to say thank you for the YSEALI and the Save Philippine Seas for giving me chance and opportunity to learn and experience in other countries. Thank you.
Can't believe how the first time flies by.
Yes, we have come to the end of our week-long workshop, and the Sea Camp is a truly memorable experience. It definitely made us appreciate the environment more and broaden our knowledge on conservation.
The speakers and mentors were very also inspiring. They are a true reminder that we are all never too young to lead and make a difference.
And not least, the Sea Camp has given us new friends from region whom we can work with in protecting our one Earth.
And I'm excited for the project that we will be implementing back in our country, and do hope that we can encourage more youth to be social warriors.
And we are so excited for the next YSEALI programs like this that will continue to empower and support young leaders in Southeast Asia.
So stay tuned and wait for more updates on the YSEALI social media accounts.
Thank you for following us on YSEALI TV at Sea Camp ASEAN.
Until we meet again, bye!